doghouse. It's the doghouse. Get bit, get bit, big buck, staying lit. Get bit, get bit. Hey, from the 985 to the 601, we getting bit. Buck bites. Hey, yeah.
Coming at you live with your boy Big Buck from the 985 to the 601, coming to teach you what we know, son. It's another edition of Buck Bites, and today, man, I just want to say, hey, how y'all doing out there? Hey, because I know it's been a long time since y'all seen me. I know. The only people that's been really seen me is Hattiesburg in the wood, man. Y'all ain't my online viewers, they ain't got to see nothing. I ain't really posted too much on the gram, I ain't done too much on Facebook, you know. But man, I just wanted to say, hey. And you're like, little baby. But no, all joking aside, you know, man, it's been a while. I hope everybody's been good. I know it's been some ups and downs, you know, like love is like a roller coaster. I mean, and that's just life. It ain't even just love. Life is like a roller coaster. You go up and down, woo. But then, child, you just finally get a break every now and then, but then something else comes. But man, I hope that y'all had a great Thanksgiving, a great Christmas, and a great New Year. I tell everybody I got pleasantly plump like the turkey they carved up. Yo, man, oh man. Mama did it good with the gumbo. Mama did it good with the lasagna. Oh man, Aunt Janie did it good with them ribs. Oh man, you know, Big Buck, he from the 985 Kentwood, K-Town bound and down. Almost everybody in the town made some gumbo, you heard me? And it was delicious. I mean, Taylor Pete, she even invited me over there. She invited me over there for some of that gumbo with tater salad, but I ain't getting none because I was too busy talking. I was ripping and running the streets, seeing all my family, you know. I hope everybody had a blessed time for Thanksgiving, Christmas, and even New Year's to spend that time with their family and loved ones. I hope that y'all filled the rooms as well as you filled your bellies, not only with food, but filled the rooms with joy and laughter and just memories of great times and great people, you know. That's one thing I want everybody to know. Like, it's been a while since y'all seen me. I've been doing good. It's just I've just been really working hard and just trying to balance everything, balance life, and I'm back, y'all. I just want to let y'all know that the year, we're in a new year now. It's 2023, and I just want to tell you the motto for Big Buck is enrichment and just trying to improve. The word enrichment, if you don't know what that means, it's just improving and enhancing yourself each and every day, basically trying to do better. Don't matter if it's educational, work-wise, health-wise, whatever. Just be enriched in life. Try to do better each and every day. I mean, a lot of you have noticed that Big Buck has been losing weight. Big Buck was about 310, 315, but he about 250 now. About $2.50. $2.50. Not $1.50, but 250. But hey, if we can get down to maybe one day we'll get down to $1.50. I don't know. But hey, the goal's 200. But we got to start somewhere, you heard me? But no, enrichment is just always trying to do better and trying to improve, you know, because life is like a roller coaster, you know. There's some times where, hey, you might be down on your luck and you don't know how you're going to pay for this. You know, I was going to go for the holidays, for Christmas holidays. I was going to go see my boy Vince. Y'all heard him back on that Father's Day podcast. Man, it was a blast. You heard me? I ain't seen my boy in so long. I wanted to go see him for the holidays, but you know what? Car issues came up. And you know, that's usually how it goes. Something always comes up around the holidays besides paying for bills, buying groceries, buying gifts. But hey, you know, it's life. I still got to FaceTime him, got to wish him a Merry Christmas and all. And hey, that's all that really matters because I was there for him. I wasn't physically there, but hey, spiritually I was there. I got to pick up the phone and call my boy, wish him Merry Christmas. I hope everybody had a great one. I mean, hey, we all go through things in life, but we got to keep on pushing. And that's the enrichment of it, you know. How are we going to not let this one situation stop us, and how can we improve and do better? And so the whole motto for me is enrichment for 2023. Enrichment for 2023, I think that should be our main goal, and that's going to be the name of this podcast, y'all. Enrichment. How are you going to enrich yourselves? How are you going to make 2023 better for you? Because You know, Big Buck, he's doing his thing. He's up in the gym, getting all big. Yeah, trying to lose that weight. Slim and trim, you know what I mean? Man, yes indeed. But all in all, we should always try to be enriching others as well as enriching ourselves. I've been enriching myself by improving my health and improving my diet and watching what I'm eating each and every day, making sure that I'm uh making sure that I'm drinking more water, trying to stay more healthy, as well as just doing my normal day-to-day things, as just being kind and courteous, because you know it only takes just the smallest amount of effort to brighten someone's day, you know, because some people could be waking up in a very ungrateful mood, a very sad mood. And I tell you, like, that could just be ruining their day. They could just be want to be down in the dumps, don't want to talk to nobody. But you can't live life like that, because, like I say, when you let the negativity in, that's when you let the devil win. And you can't have that, because then you're gonna start thinking bad thoughts, uncleansful thoughts, as well as you just always want to put down on yourself, like, because you know some people just be down in the dumps, you know, and you know you can't just continue to be down in the dumps and just in a sourpuss mood all the time. I mean, it could be anything. There's sometimes, you know, like waiters and waitresses, they're busting their butts each and every day just trying to get a tip, because you know they don't make too much money, but they're just hoping for that table of six to give them a tip. It ain't got to be much, but man, I tell you, if you give enough, they'll be blessful. They'll be blessed and thankful for it. And that's all and that's what counts, you know. Like I say, it's just the little bitty things. Holding the door for somebody. When you're at the grocery store and you see the old lady with the shopping cart, when she's walking to her car, hey, when she gets done with the groceries, put up her shopping cart for her. Or hold the door open for somebody at church whenever they're leaving. Or whenever you at the Walmart, don't matter. Just say, "Hey, how you doing?" Don't matter if they're a random stranger. They might look at you crazy because you're like, "Who this person is talking to me?" But just wish them a happy day. That's all. Because some people just wishing someone a happy day can brighten their moods way 10 times fold than it was going. So many things could be going on in our lives that nobody will ever know until we speak up about it. So try to do the right thing and give someone else a little bit joy. Enrich someone else, you know. Try to enrich your life as well as enrich others. Try to improve yourself each and every day as well as improving someone else's day. Because if you can improve someone else's day, that person's going to try to go and do the same for someone else, and that person, and this person, and that person. And it can hopefully be like a domino effect and a chain reaction. Everybody can one day just have a better day, you know. And I mean, every day ain't going to be happy-go-lucky. It ain't. Uh-oh.
Oh, hey, little cowboy.
Uh-oh, it's a cowboy. Uh-oh. But hey, if you can look at the brighter side of life and be enriched, man, oh man, that's the best part of it right there, you know. Man, I tell you, I hope that everybody had a great Christmas. Man, I spent mine with my family. It was so much fun. I got to see my friends, my family, got to see my cousins, give everybody gifts. And man, that was a part of the enrichment for me, just being able to give back to them, even though, I mean, they didn't give me anything, you know, and I don't need much, you know. Seeing their smiles and their faces, seeing the smiles on their faces and the joy and the laughter and some of the food that they blessed me with, for the ones that fed me, I'm thankful and I'm grateful for it, you know.
Uh-oh. Where the chain at? Show it off. Bing, bing. Uh-oh.
Because I mean that the food that ain't nothing, but just the time that we spent together, the laughs and jokes and the memories we shared, that's the things that's gonna matter the most to me. That's the things that's gonna remember most in my heart, and that I'll always remember in my brain.
Money. Money. Money, 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 money.
That's always gonna say, man, that's a good person, or that's a good friend, you know, that's a good family member, you know, that always is trying to reach out and trying to check in on that person. And so that's just that's just how my Christmas went, and I would say that was just a big enrichment for me. Yeah. Uh-oh.
And look at the back.
Oh, Ben, look at you, boy. You a sharpshooter. I hope 2023 can be an enrichment for a lot of people, because it's a new year. A lot of people do New Year's resolutions, and some people don't even think about it because they know they ain't going to stick to it. But my thing that I want everyone to do is to be enriched in financial health and wealth, motivation, just trying to continue to build themselves up and to seek out their goals, seek out their dreams, no matter what it is. Continue to believe, continue to work hard for what you believe in. And I tell you, you guys, I know y'all have been probably wondering, like, where's Big Buck been? Why hasn't he been posting? Why hasn't he been making it? Man, I've just really been so busy. I've been stretched so thin with, like I say, some of you know I have 3 jobs, and it's very hard to keep up with Big Buck because I'm always moving and grooving. I'm always going. But when I got 3 jobs, man, it's just hard, as well as I've been trying to stay healthy in the gym. So you guys, just continue to work hard at what you love. Don't stop yourself. Don't let nothing stop you. Continue to work hard in your craft, no matter it be a dental assistant, OTA, psychological, photography, videography, electrical, HVAC, no matter, all about that. Please continue to enrich your life. Continue to do better each and every day. Where you failed yesterday, do better today, because one day you're going to reach it to the top. No matter, and I say, when you say reach it to the top, it ain't got to be the glamour and glim of fashion and fame. But hey, you know what? As long as you get to go home at the end of the day safely, man, that's the main thing. That's the main thing. As long as you got to work safely, you got home safe, and you said, and you brightened somebody's day, you made a difference. That's the one thing I really want everyone to do. Make a difference, not only for yourself, but for others this year. Continue to work hard in your craft. Push yourself, but way harder than you ever pushed yourself this year, guys and girls. I want y'all to understand that each and every day that we walk up out of our houses and our apartments, whichever one you may have, each and every day that you do that, that is your time to make something of yourself, to show the world what stamp that you want to leave on it, what footprint you want to leave on it. Man, let me tell you, like I say, just the simplest things that matter. It's just the small things. Just speaking to somebody that sometimes you don't even really even don't know anything about this person, ain't never met them, but you just said, hey, how you doing? Sometimes that can change somebody's day and just give them a brighter side of life. And one enrichment story today, I would tell you, man, it was, I didn't even catch the guy's name, sadly, because we were just so in depth talking, and just, I was kind of promoting myself. I was promoting the podcast as well, but just really just talking. Big Buck don't meet no stranger. Well, what happened was, I was walking through downtown Hattiesburg, right by well, I say it's like right about Hattiesburg High School. They're getting ready to rebuild an old baseball stadium. Well, one of the workers are getting off work, and he's like, hey man, he talked to his boss man. He's like, hey boss man, can I go to the work? Can I go home real quick and go get a sandwich and just for my 30-minute lunch? And he's like, yeah, sure. He's like, so I'm walking and I'm talking with the guy, and I was like, hey man, how's it going? He was like, oh, it's going good. He said, we rebuilding this baseball stadium. It's going to be looking pretty good. And man, I tell you, it looked good so far. I mean, they're still in the building the foundation of it, but man, it's just gonna be wide. It's gonna be a big stadium, and I think that the kids are gonna love it. And we talked about that. He said it's so good to be able to give back and to put an imprint on not only this city, but how this is going to impact the kids. And I told him, I said, you're exactly right, because even though you are 20, 30, 40 years older than these kids, and you may not ever see any of these kids play on this ball field, but you can always say that you had a hand, you had a foot along with that creation. You got to be able to give back to not only the community, but to other people's kids, for where they could have a place to play, where they could stay off the streets of crime and trouble, just by you being, you're busting sweat and tears and wouldn't like, but you know what? Them kids are going to enjoy that baseball field. They're going to enjoy that stadium. The parents, they're going to be so thankful that the city of Hattiesburg spent the money for this baseball stadium to be rebuilt and for these contractors to come out there and build it. That man may not ever get told thank you, but you know what? The main thing is he left his imprint and he busted his hard sweat and tears for it. His boss will tell him thank you, but them kids may not ever see him. But you know what? It ain't even about that. It's about the love and the joy that he has for giving back to his community. And that's the enrichment part of it. It may be 20, 40, 60 years down the road that stadium still will be there. But that man will have that footprint, that he will have his footmark upon that stadium, as well as so many others, And so that's one thing that can be enriching about life, that you could always be a part of something, even though it's so small. Something so small can bring it to a bigger picture, Around the holidays, we spend so much time thinking about giving, or receiving what we're going to get for Christmas and all that. But you know what? It's not all about that. The main thing that I enjoy about getting to do around the holidays is to visit with my friends and family, because each and every day we have people that are being born and people that are dying, just natural disaster each and every day. It could be cancer, could be the flu, pneumonia, could be tuberculosis, could just be car accidents. Who knows? There's so many things that go on each and every day that we don't never know about that happens to some people's families. So be blessed and be thankful for the times that we have with those people. And that's one thing that I thoroughly enjoy doing, being able to go home and try to spend 30 minutes, maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours with some of my family members before I go off to another person and see them and catch up with them. And it may not be, like I said, a lot of people, they always thinking about, what am I going to get? What am I going to get for doing this or that? And it's not even anything about that. It's all about just spending time with those people, just spending time and just checking in on them, because I think, to me, that's some enrichment. That's some enlightenment for some people sometimes, just to say Big Buck came by my house and just was, even if it was 15, 25 minutes, Big Buck thought about me today, or hey, Big Buck sent me a text message or a snap saying, hey, I hope you have a great day. That's the enrichment of life to me. And I hope that all of you will be enriched in life, not only today, not tomorrow, but until the rest of time, until the good Lord calls you home. Enrichment 2023, that's the things that I want for you and for me. And this has been an edition of the Buck Bites podcast. And I promise y'all, 2023 is going to bless so many people. There's going to be some downfall. There's going to be some downfall. But let us always remember, we got to move on up, like Curtis Mayfield said. Like the Jeffersons, they wanted to move on up. They wanted to move up from out of the bad situation they was living in. They wanted to work hard to get to a better spot. And so let us continue to do that. Let us continue to strive and thrive for greatness each and every day, no matter what people say. Let us always pave a way. Enrichment, 2023, may you enrich me. Yeah. Thank you for listening to the Buck Bites podcast. Hopefully y'all all love the podcast. Subscribe on Spotify, Apple, SoundCloud, YouTube. Make sure you hit that notification bell too. You heard me? From the 985 to the 601. Let's everybody get bit, son. Arf.